How about it? We are back already with yet another Wheel of Time video because not 12 hours have passed since I released the last one, and there is more content for us already. This time a 2-minute clip of Nynaeve in the chamber about to take her accepted test. This is going to be brilliant. Same as before, I think we'll watch through the clip first and then we'll go over it in a bit more depth. So, roll titles. Right then, so we've got the video link up on Twitter, and let's take a look and see what it is they've got for us today, shall we? Come on then.
What are they?
Nynaeve,
Grail.
Leandrin, Leanne? Is that Sheriam then?
They are from before the breaking. Made during a time when women could create objects from the One Power itself. Some Grail are made to work by Aes Sedai, like this one. Others do what they do simply with the presence
They
of
do look metallic. They didn't in the first trailer.
Most we've learned at great cost to avoid.
That's good to know.
Many Aes Sedai have been killed or burned down.
Okay, I like her as Sheriam.
You want me to just walk through them?
We know what this one does. It will bring you face to face with your greatest fears, and what those fears are for you to know. And you need to tell no more than you wish.
So, what, I just walk through one arch and out again? 3 times through and it's done?
If you wish to boil
Ever the
it down,
pragmatists. God, look at the detail on them.
2 things we will tell you now that no woman hears until she's in this room. First, once you begin, you must continue to the end. Refuse to go on, and you will be put out of the tower with enough silver to support you for a year. But
That's very similar to the book.
Second, to seek, to strive, is to know danger, and you will know danger here. Some women have entered and never come out.
The Leandrin seems nice.
This is your last chance, child. You may turn back now, right now, and you will only have one mark against you.
He's weird.
Once more, you'll be allowed to come here, and only on the 3rd refusal will you be put out of the tower. I myself cannot do it the first time here.
If you are doing this for someone else, you will fail. Do this for you. Or not at all.
Conciliatory Leandrin. Not a hint of menace. Maybe she genuinely wants it to do well.
I'm ready.
Of course she is. Look at that. Outstanding. Right, well, we'll go and do that again, I think, and see what we can delve from it. There we go. So, first thought, big cavernous hall with the ever-burning flames.
Grail.
Are they all the paths that may be on them? Links to different potential
Many
worlds.
things they are from before the breaking. Made during a time when women could create.
But interestingly enough then, there's a source of natural light from above, so if this is in the depths of the tower, either there's some very clever stonework going on, or that's a weave. It's very nice though, look at it.
Objects from the One Power itself. Some Grail are made to work by Aes Sedai, like this one.
I like this lesson.
They do simply with the presence of any woman who
Explaining what Terangreal
I
are.
don't know why they were made. Most we've learned at great cost to avoid. Many
Yeah.
Aes Sedai have been killed or burned out learning that.
And you want me to just walk through them?
We know what this one does.
You what, mate? I'm
It will
sorry.
bring you face to face with your greatest fears, and what those fears are for you to know. And you need to tell no more than you wish.
So, what, I just walk through one arch and out again? 3 times through and it's done?
If you wish to boil it down,
I like that about Nynaeve. How can I make this simple? What is it you're asking of me? Okay, fair enough. Right, we will do this. We'll do it quickly. Just pure determination at this point. She'll get it done. She wants to. She has a mission. The room looks marvellous. It certainly looks deep underground. I know the natural light from above, I'm not sure how they're doing that, but each of these pillars, although two of them on the sides different to the one in the centre, on their own plinths, and the stonework on the floor between them is just gorgeous. It's a big old room. Interesting changes to the Aes Sedai present. Obviously Sheriam is there, which is to be expected. Leanne is there, which I assume is just a change of convenience, and putting Leandrin there is clearly because Leandrin has taken an interest in Nynaeve's progress. She wants a very powerful channeler to come to the red, and then assuming eventually to the black. But right now she does sound like she's genuinely wanting Nynaeve to do well, which is just weird because she's been horrible all the way through and she doesn't like Wilders as it is. But there we go. Move on.
That far. Yes.
Two things we will tell you now that no woman hears
This bit's good.
until she's in this room. The first,
Noticing with the Randon Logain clip from the other day and from the Dark Friends social we were given a week or so ago, that what we're getting in these little snippets is clearly very, I mean, it's brilliant to see, and it's brilliant for any fan of the show to see, but it's a little bit of love to the book readers, because these parts of the scenes are lifted almost entirely from the page with minimal changes to make them fit the situation. They're then put on the screen almost word for word from what they were when we read them in the book, and I think that's fantastic. Now there's a slight change here because they do not mention that the way back will come but once and be steadfast. Now maybe they'll do that as she walks in, I don't know. But the other things, the enough silver for a year and to no danger and strive, they're straight out of the book, and it's brilliant to see. It's why change what works so well, and they've got that so right. I think here it's brilliant.
once you begin, you must continue to the end. Refuse to go on, and you will be put out of the tower with enough silver to support you for a year, but you will never be allowed back.
Second, to seek, to strive, is to know danger, and you will know danger here. Some women have entered and never come out.
Very true.
This is your
And
last
choose a
chance.
happier life.
You may turn back now, right now, and you will only have one mark against you. Twice more, you'll be allowed to come here, and only on the third refusal will you be put out of the tower. I myself cannot do it the first time
I
here.
like that little admission from Leanne.
It's for someone else, you will fail. Do this for you. Or not at all.
Little hint there that maybe she's chosen to come to the tower for the wrong reasons.
I'm ready.
She's ready. God, that's fantastic. Love it. So that's another brilliant clip for us. At this rate, we're going to have had most of an episode before the series launches. I don't know what's happening. We've had some ramping up this week, started yesterday, and they're pairing these off. So we had the Time for Power and the Darkness one, and they each have a short one with a stylized where the rings keep bursting out of the screen with new scenes on. And there is one with this. I'm not going to look at it today, but the only really interesting bit is you get to see a brief glimpse of Verin channeling, which is very exciting, but there's not really enough of any other content to look at. So I will pop a picture of that here. There you go. Isn't it fantastic? And we'll talk about that more when we've got more information. But this is absolutely marvelous. This gives us an insight into what's going to happen. It's lifted almost straight off the page with minimal adaptations. I think the Terangreal look amazing. The metallic yet stone-like structure of them with the carvings on and the many pathways to different potential events or realities, or the whole thing is just amazing, and I can't wait to see the scene, and I cannot wait for the moment that she steps inside and begins the test, because that is an absolutely glorious part of the book, and I can't wait to see it realised on screen as well and as fully as they can be. I think that the brief moment we've seen with Perrin with a child running around will be something that Nynaeve sees inside these Terangreal during her test. I think that'll be one of her 3 fears, and so yeah, I can't wait. let's find out what happens when it airs. And in the meantime, if there's any more, then I'll be back with another video as soon as possible. But until then, please do like, leave a subscribe, share with your friends. Let's get a conversation going in the comments. If you think I've got it wrong, leave me a note and I'll get back to you and we'll work it out between us. Until then, maybe in a few hours' time, who knows? Take care.